Gold Digger, Kimberly Olsen, coming in live, also known as the Gold Digger Girl. And today we are going to talk about how to craft the perfect curiosity post. How can you crush it so you can start having some more conversations? And I get this question all the time, so I know this is something you're going to want to learn. And me personally, I'll be honest, it took me several months to craft a curiosity post. It took me forever. I couldn't figure it out. So this topic is really going to help you out a ton. I'm pumped about it. And what I want you to do is I want you to let some people know that you're learning about the curiosity post. You take a screenshot of this baby and you share it in your stories. You drop it into one of your team pages. You spread the love so people can see how to get better at building their businesses on social media. Let's stop spamming. Let's stop selling. Let's start connecting, and let's start growing our businesses in a genuine and authentic way. If you're pumped about that, let me know. You know where. Gotta watch that engagement bait. Let me know where. Give me some hearts, some thumbs up, and we're gonna rock and roll. But first, I want to tell you guys something really cool. How many of you watching this do you believe in the power of your mind, and in the power of manifestation, and the power of goals, and the power of vision boards? I'm going to share something really cool with you. And the really cool part about it is I had no clue, totally had forgotten about it, and then it happened. Okay, you guys ready for this? Well, it didn't really happen. I'll kind of share the lowdown with you, and then we'll get into the content. Okay, who here has grabbed my book, The Gold Digger? I can't flip my screen because Facebook isn't doing that right now with business pages, so whatever. This says The Gold Digger. Who has my book? Let me know if you have my book. Beth Bolus, is that how you say the last name? You're a top fan, girl. It's pretty cool. It just said that. The Gold Digger. Okay, this book tells you how I built my business on social media. I went from 0 followers to 100,000. Everyone asked me, what did you do? How'd you do it? So I wrote a book last year. Okay, so you can get the book. Now, this is crazy. Okay, this summer, I submitted my Audible book back in April, my audiobook, and it got rejected 3 times. And when they reject it, they're not just like, oh, try again. No, there's like a list of 75,000 things you have to fix because they're super strict. It's Audible. I mean, come on. So I was like, this is never, ever going to happen. So this is, you guys can't really see because it's backwards, but this is on my wall for August. This is my promotions calendar and all the things I have going on and travel and all these things. If you're on my team, we're going over social media content planning tonight, so be prepared. We're gonna bust this out. So I put together August over the summer, and every Monday I write down what I'm gonna promote on my live. So on August 19th, when was August 19th, everyone? Last week, Monday. I planned this out months ago. So all these Mondays say different things to promote. August 19th says branding, because I was gonna do a branding course. It says a LinkedIn workshop ? Which is really weird because I ended up not launching it for you guys. I ended up doing a private thing I launched, which is strange because it randomly came up on its own. Crazy. And look at this. You guys can't see it because it's backwards. I wish you were here in my office with me right now. This gives me chills. I wrote down Audible smiley face, where on August 19th, I was going to get to share with you guys that my Audible was available. I planned this months ago. And 3 days later, on August 21st, I got the email from Audible, it had been accepted. You can't make that S-H-I-T up, people. You cannot make it up. The reason why I'm so excited about this, it's not about the Audible coming out. It's about proving to you and saying, make some goals. Put some stuff out there, right? Don't just watch me do it. You do your own thing. What does that look like for you? Is it a big team? Is it the comma check? Is it paying cash for a family vacation? Is it getting rid of that car that keeps breaking down and going, I'm just gonna earn a car. I'm gonna go buy a car, or I'm gonna go buy some organic groceries. Like, what is your thing? I want you to write it down. I want you to think about it. I want you to visualize it. And I want you to write stuff down, and then 3 days later it happens. Down to the day, you guys. Pretty crazy. So for everybody who's grabbing the Audible, I love you. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Okay, let's jump in. Let's first of all, share with me. Share. Gotta watch that word. Need to borrow soap. Gotta wash it out of my mouth. What I want you to do is let me know how you feel when it comes to curiosity posts. So let me know if you're doing them, if you understand them. I'm out of focus. That's weird. I can see myself clear as day. I don't know. So in our internet, it's supposed to be like super duper fast, but part of me thinks that's just like marketing. I'm not really sure. Okay, let me know if you are doing them, if you're consistent, if you don't understand them, you're not sure how often to do them. I want to know. So kinda. A lot of you are saying kinda. Okay. So first of all, let's talk about why it's important. The most important piece of the curiosity post is the conversation. The key to curiosity posts are the conversation. The conversations are not going to happen if you're spamming your page, if you're trying to sell something on your personal page or even a business page, or if you post your link. There will be no conversation. Okay, so if you're like, oh, I don't want to have conversations with people, I don't want to talk to any humans. Side note, you probably shouldn't be in network marketing because it's about networking, but just throwing it out there. But you're like, no, I don't want to talk to any humans. Then just go ahead and spam your page and hope for the best. But for everybody else, which I believe is most of you, is that you have to remember this. The conversation is not going to happen unless you create the curiosity first. Your whole goal is to get into the conversation, whether it's right there on commenting, whether it's in their inbox, maybe you're on Instagram in the DM, you're in LinkedIn, wherever you are, the conversation needs to happen. That's where the magic is. So the curiosity post is going to create the conversation. Okay, it's going to give you a reason to reach out. It's going to give you a reason to say, yeah, let me tell you more. You can't have that without the curiosity post, okay? And remember this, it is not, you don't want to talk about what it is. You want to talk about what it does. So your homework is to make a list of all the pain points, product and business related. Okay, can you guys do that for me? I want you to write down all the products benefit, the pain points, and I want you to write down all the business pain points, okay? What are all the pain points when it comes to your business and your product? Business is kind of obvious. People need more money, more time, more flexibility with their schedule. Maybe you want to run their own businesses, create a legacy, build an empire, totally be a girl boss and crush it. That was on my list. And then for the product, obviously it's going to be specific to your industry, but I want you to think about what are the pain points? What are the issues that people, my target market is struggling with, okay? What are the issues? Think pain points and you're going to speak to the pain point. And I'm going to give you examples today, okay? This is key. This is the thing that kind of drives me bonkers a little bit, is I think some of you are giving yourself an excuse and saying, oh, well, I'm not a marketer. I don't understand marketing. Or I didn't go to school for business. I don't know what she's talking about. You can all learn the basics, okay? Think about yourself. You all buy things. So you're the consumer. All you're trying to do is market to the consumer. So think about yourself, okay? So this is what I want you to do. I want you to think this through. Think about the last time you bought something, okay? Why did you buy it? Not like Starbucks and you go there every day, but like legit, something you buy that you normally don't buy. Thank you for sharing, Beth. But something that you buy that you normally don't buy. I'll give you an example. I bought one of those. Have you guys seen those shrink wrap videos? They're mostly on Instagram. It's a square, and on the top it says like, get my special offer. And on the bottom it maybe says a website name or something like that. Well, I am seriously upping my video game in my stories and just everywhere. So I saw that. I'd seen the ad several times on Instagram, but my pain point became really strong, meaning I was like, oh my gosh, this is the perfect time for me to invest in this and learn this because I want to up my video marketing. So I need this. That's why I decided to buy it. They were filling a need. I didn't just buy it to buy it. I bought it because I legit needed something that's going to be eye-catching. I liked it that it was plug and play. I could just drop my content in because I'm not techie. I liked all of that about it, okay? So I want you guys to think specifically about what you bought, what's the last thing you bought, and why you bought it. What was your pain point, okay? Feel free to share it if you'd like, but I want you to think about that. What was your pain point, okay? Let's say you wanted to get laser, is it LASIK or no, LASIK is eyes, right? Laser hair removal. Let's say you wanted to get laser hair removal. All my girlfriends are telling me how amazing it is. I don't know yet because I've never done it. But let's say you're just like, oh my word, I cannot like shave my legs again. Like it's just, my brain just doesn't want to shave my legs because I don't have any time. My kids are like a baby and 2 years old. I try to take a shower and they come find me or whatever. So your pain point is really high. You're just over it. You don't want your pokey legs. Yes, a pedicure counts, Kate. So you don't want your pokey legs. You're just over it. You're like, I'll do whatever. I don't care what it costs. I don't care how many sessions I need to do. Just get the hair off my legs permanently. Your pain point is really high and you want that thing. Okay, so look at how like you go like crazy town. You have to have that thing. That's what we want to create for your consumer or your target market. We want them to be like, oh my gosh, what is this thing she's talking about? I have to have this in my life, okay? So I want you to be thinking about that. Now, you are going to want to understand a little bit more about stories, how to build your story, how to share. You don't want to just be like, today I'm going to talk about my product and then not at all for anything else. Okay, so if you're in Mastermind, that's what we're going to focus on in September. Okay, I'll talk about that in a minute. Okay, here's the how of it. Okay, I want you to share something, mentioning the benefits without saying what it is. Okay, I don't want you to say buy my weight loss coffee, buy my my colorful nails. I don't want you to say anything with the company name. I don't want you to tell them, hit me up, girl. You can buy it from me. You can get my link. Nothing selling them, okay? You don't want to try to sell people. Like I said, if you try to sell people, you're not going to get to the conversation, okay? So let me give you some examples. You could say something like, you could take a picture of yourself with your hair looking awesome and say something like, I love not having to wash my hair every day. Who knew one simple product could make all the difference? Hashtag dirty hair don't care. So every freaking mom in America is like, what? Wait, how does she not wash her hair? I don't want to wash my hair. Like, who has time to wash their hair for real? I mean, I love all of the hairstylists out there, but people don't probably come there to wash their hair. They come there to get their hair cut, right? That's not offensive. I hope not. But either way, it is what it is. No one wants to wash their freaking hair. Let's be serious. So when you say something like that, that's a curiosity post, because instantly Laura's on here, Gwen's on here. They're like, wait, what is she using that she doesn't have to wash her hair? I didn't say dry shampoo. I didn't say Monate, because you guys know I love Monate. I didn't say any of that in my curiosity post. I just said, man, I love not washing my hair all the time. It creates curiosity. You basically want people to comment and say, well, what is it? What are you using? More info. What's the product, okay? And another example is, I can't believe I just posted something like this. I can't believe I lost 10 pounds without dieting. For me, it's the last 10 pounds of baby weight. I can't believe I lost that last 10 pounds of baby weight without dieting or spending hours at the gym. And people are like, well, how did you do that, right? Or you can say, let me know if you want to know my plan. Let me know if you want to know what I did. Let me know. CTAs, the call to action, is something you can add on to the end of this. If you're not comfortable with CTAs, just go listen to my podcast last week. It was episode 63. If you're on my business page, The Gold Digger Girl, it was last week. It was streamed last week. It was just CTAs. It was about lead magnets and CTAs. CTA is a call to action, so you can add that to the end of the curiosity post. Just say, hey, if you want to know more, if you want to know what I'm using, let me know below. You're not saying, hey, if you want to buy it, if you want my link, right? Like, we have to think differently. You don't want people to put their guard up and be like, oh, she's trying to sell me, okay? You want to be really careful with it. So you're going to have to practice. It took me forever to figure these out. I don't know why. My brain didn't, I couldn't get it. So if it's taking you a minute, it's totally okay. But that can't just be your excuse. You have to keep trying until you figure it out. I study other people until I see like other people that are similar. I'm like, oh, okay, I get it now. So watch other people's until you can find some people that are similar to you, their personality, their style is similar to you, and then you obviously are going to use it as inspiration. You're not going to ever copy it, but that's all you have to do is just find some stuff out there that makes sense and then keep tweaking until you get it, okay? Oh, April, thank you for bringing that up. So April said, what do you do if someone else comments with their link? You send me a screenshot of their name and I'm going to message them, and I have no problem telling them that that's inappropriate. So there's this thing called hashtag Elephant Sisters. So if you would like to be a part of the Elephant Sisters, put LINK below. ManyChat is going to send you a message. It's going to say Gold Digger Girl. No, it's going to say Gold Digger Gear. You're going to click the link and you can buy this shirt. We are starting a movement, if you haven't heard. It's called Elephant Sisters, and it's a code, amongst all the women in network marketing. So I will put the story of the elephants. If you don't know about the elephants, you need to go learn about the elephants. The female elephants protect each other when it's just incredible what they do. It's a real legit thing in nature. And we don't do that, apparently. So I'm not okay with people doing that stuff, okay? It's BS. They know that it's your thing and they're kind of swooping in. I had posted something one time and I was following up with people later in the day, and a couple girls were like, oh, so-and-so sent me their link already. And I was like, oh, I'm so glad that so-and-so took the time to create a post that created curiosity to create where you wanted to find out more. I'm so glad I could do so-and-so's job for her. Awesome. That is absolutely not okay. So if that happens, what I would do is you can actually hover over it and you can hide the link. If it's someone where maybe they're on your team or something weird where you're like, they just didn't know, they're brand new, hide the link. The other option is you can delete the comment. What I personally do is I hide it and then I message that person and I say, hey, heads up, this is actually, a post, and it could be affiliate, they might not know what your things are going on. Just say, hey, I actually have an affiliate link, so please don't post your link on there. Thanks so much for participating or commenting or whatever. Let them know. Don't just let them get away with that stuff. And again, it could be innocent. I really doubt it for most of the time. And I'm just kind of over that whole thing. So Elephant Sisters is where we lift each other up and we support each other and we don't go and hijack each other's people. So if you're in a team and you're like, oh my gosh, my sideline could steal my people, something's wrong and you all need to figure that out, okay? So we'll be talking more about the Elephant Sisters. As you can tell, I'm really passionate about that. Okay. Also, I want to let you guys know Mastermind is open. So if you're not in my Mastermind, I want to share those that are in Mastermind. This is what we're doing for September. If you're not in Mastermind, you need to get in Mastermind. Okay, I have a private group called the Gold Digger Mastermind where we do something focused every month. I'm your virtual upline basically. You get accountability and we have something specific we work on every month. So it's going to be storytelling in September. So we're going to focus on every month. You're going to have an action step from me. It might be share something about yourself. It could be how do you work the business in? How do you work the product in? How do you celebrate other people in your team? How do you use social proof? How do you work all your stuff in without being like, hey, buy my stuff, right? So I'm really going to be heavily teaching you on how to stand out on Facebook and Instagram stories, but the concepts you can use with everything. Facebook Lives, if you have any speaking opportunities, if you get to share your story at a local event, at a company event, in a three-way chat. Do you guys feel confident sharing your story in a three-way chat? If not, you need to put LINK and you can get the Mastermind application. You do have to apply for it. If you have people on your team that you want to get into Mastermind, give them the application and let me know in Messenger. Hey, if Laura's on here, say, hey, Laura messaged me, be like, my girl Melanie, she just applied. I will approve them if you've personally recommended them, okay? So just make sure I know because we do have a lot of applications that come through. And it's going to be storytelling in September, you guys. I've been working so hard to learn everything I can about Instagram and Facebook stories, about video marketing. And if you're like, I don't know how to do any of that, I'm gonna teach you step by step, okay? We're gonna screen share, I'm gonna show you everything. It's gonna blow your mind. So we're gonna do that. And then last but not least, put LINK if you wanna get into my Gold Digger University waitlist. So I have something launching in September. It's called Gold Digger University. And what I'm doing is I have a place where you can access everything I've ever done in the last year and a half. So I have stuff on LinkedIn, Pinterest, automation, personal branding, becoming an influencer, peak productivity, selfies, stories, recruiting, who would want to be able to recruit more people, Facebook Lives, writing, if you want to write a book, personal branding, we talked about that, leadership, 15-minute Facebook party, woo woo. Also Facebook groups, attraction marketing, Instagram, vision boards, business planning, all the stuff in one place. And you will have unlimited access to it while you're in it. So it's Gold Digger University. There will be a wait list for it because it's not live yet. I have to actually put all my stuff in there. But I found a platform that I really like. Also, I'm kind of curious, since we have a second here, and we have a lot of you on right now, who here has ever wanted to build a course? You're like, yeah, I have some ideas. Like, I'd love to create a course that people could buy, or I don't really know what that looks like, but I'd love to like make something and sell it and have just there. You have ideas in your head, but you're just like, I don't know how to make it organized, or what would I do? And it's so intimidating. Just, yeah, you can just put yes, like Crystal did, all of it. So I'm curious, like, who would like to learn how to build a course? I think I might have something for you coming up. So I don't know the dates because, I did write out the dates. I really do use these calendars. I have calendars everywhere. Have you guys noticed this? So I have it launching in October. So make sure you're on my email list, okay? If you're not on my email list, just click the link and get on the Gold Digger University waitlist, and that way you get the email that will come out. Just stay on my email for that. I don't over email. I'm gonna try to email more because there's so many things that I feel like you guys miss stuff if you can't get on live. Anyways, I have built a course coming. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be step by step. It's going to be so simple. I'm going to show you exactly how I do it, and I'm going to teach you how to do a course. So, because I know a lot of you have it on your heart, and I believe that if you have the right tools, you'll be able to do that. And how amazing would it be to be able to create something that could help other people? It's really awesome. Like, you guys are going to love it. So that's coming out in October. Okay, that's everything I had for you guys. I'm gonna go do my team call. If you're in Gold Digging Boss Babes, we're gonna talk about social media content creation tonight. Ready, set, post. So I'm gonna talk about posting your content, all that good stuff. I know I love those big calendars. It's kind of old school. It reminds me of like being in corporate America, but it makes me happy because I use different colored pens. It's just awesome. So tonight at 9:20 p.m., 9:20 p.m., not to be exact, it's not 9:19, it's 9:20 p.m. Central in Gold Digging Boss Babes. I'm going live tonight and we're going to talk about social media content, posting, all that stuff. I'm gonna help you guys get some clarity around that. And then tomorrow on my business page right here, I'm going to teach you guys all about influencers. How do you go after millennials, influencers, experts in your field or your niche for your product? I'm gonna teach you all about that tomorrow. I think it's gonna stream tomorrow night at maybe 7:30 or 8 p.m., not sure. So make sure you're on here. If you're on here, make sure you have notifications turned on. Okay, have a great night. I'll see you guys later. Bye.